Lancaster, California. On February 6, 2024 at approximately 9:28 a.m., deputies from Lancaster Station responded to a business in the 43,500 block of 20th Street West, following reports of a disturbance involving an armed male.
Okay.
The suspect, later identified as 38-year-old Jonathan Scott Foster, was located outside the business holding a machete with a second machete attached to his waistband.
Set that down for me. Set it down. Set that down. Come on, man. You got the machete in your hand. Do me a favor, man. Set it down. At this point, you're not in trouble. I just need you to set it down so we can talk.
Goes away. Go to the store. Go in the store.
Come on, man.
40 up. 40,
Come on.
40 up, 40 up, 40 up.
Move up, move up.
Deputies issued multiple commands to drop the weapons, but Foster refused, eventually entering the business, which contained several customers. Officers deployed multiple less lethal options, including a taser and 40mm foam batons, but these had minimal effect.
You got another taser? You're gonna have to get him like in the chest. Come on, man! Stop! Stop!
It's starting to piss me off.
During the third less lethal attempt, Foster charged at deputies while still armed, prompting a deputy-involved shooting. Foster sustained multiple gunshot wounds to his upper and lower torso. Officers immediately rendered first aid until Los Angeles County Fire Department paramedics arrived. Foster was transported to a local hospital, where he was pronounced deceased. Two 24-inch machetes were recovered at the scene, and no other individuals were injured during the confrontation.
Hey, come on, dude. Stop.
Get down.
Over here. Get down the ground. Come here, man. You're gonna have to get him like
Further investigation revealed that earlier that morning, Foster had burglarized a local gas station in Lancaster. During that incident, he shattered the front glass door and attacked a female employee with a machete, causing a severe laceration to her hand. She was treated at a local hospital. Volusia County, Florida. A violent suspect linked to a deadly carjacking attempt was arrested in New Smyrna Beach on Thursday after Volusia deputies, detectives, and task force members closed in with the help of K9 Red, making the dog's first successful apprehension. The suspect, 22-year-old Nasson Bacon, was wanted on warrants for aggravated battery with a firearm and aggravated assault with a firearm, and he was also tied to another pending case in the county. Investigators had recently observed him purchasing a 60-round AK-47 magazine at a local gun store. During surveillance operations, detectives spotted Bacon in a vehicle on Dimmock Street with two others. When officers moved in, he fled on foot and hid behind a house on Palm Street. K9. Red quickly tracked him down, finding him concealed behind scrap metal. Bacon was taken into custody, treated for a bite injury on scene, and later transported to a hospital for further care.
Pocket red! Pocket red! Pocket red! Pocket red! Pocket red! Get your hands up! Hands up! Let me see your hands! Pocket red! Good boy, red! Pocket! Pocket! Good boy, pocket red! Pocket! Good boy! Good boy! Get him out! Pull him out! Pocket red! Good boy, buddy! Good boy, red! Pocket! Pocket!
The two other occupants of the vehicle were found carrying concealed firearms and were charged accordingly. In addition to Bacon's arrest, detectives also identified a suspect in a recent Daytona Beach shooting during the same operation. Bacon and 2 accomplices have now been indicted for first-degree murder in connection to the fatal May 22nd carjacking outside Florida Technical College in DeLand. The investigation remains ongoing. Fairfax, Virginia. On February 3, 2025 at 2:38 p.m., officers responded to a suspicious call in the 12,800 block of Fair Lakes Parkway. An unknown caller had claimed to have killed 2 people. While investigating, a 16-year-old male suddenly ran toward an officer and began assaulting him. The teen stabbed the officer once in the upper body with a knife before being taken into custody. The officer, a 6-year veteran, was treated for non-life-threatening injuries and released from the hospital. Detectives later confirmed the teen was the caller and that his claims were false. He now faces a charge of malicious wounding.
You all right?
Nashville, Tennessee. On May 11, 2025, police searched for 29-year-old Tadarius Milan Hunt after he shot a Nashville Rescue Mission employee who had banned him from the property. The victim, hit multiple times, survived surgery and spoke with detectives. Hunt was considered armed and dangerous, and an attempted murder warrant was issued. The next morning, officers Jaron Brees and Clayton Lewis located Hunt on Division Street. Hunt opened fire, wounding Lewis in the leg before both officers shot back, critically injuring Hunt. He later died at Vanderbilt University Medical Center. His 9mm pistol was recovered at the scene.
Drop the axe! Drop the...
San Diego, California. On May 8, 2025, around 4:18 p.m., officers responded to a 911 call at the Pacific Beach Taylor Branch Library on Cass Street. The caller reported a man with a hatchet causing a disturbance.
Branch Library, 4725 Cass Street. We have a man with an axe in here. 4725 Cass? Yeah. Okay, what is your phone number? What is he doing with it? He's whacking tables with it. Okay, stay on the line with me. You said your name was... Yeah. Okay, and I'm sorry, your phone number one more time. It's coming up different. Is anybody injured?
Surveillance footage showed 53-year-old William Hanley threatening a staff member at the circulation desk before moving to the computer area, where he hacked power cords, smashed a computer screen, and vandalized other equipment. He then confronted a patron before returning toward the front desk. Shortly after, Hanley left the library and was located by police on Dawes Street.
Hey, put your hands up, put your hands up. Take the axe out! Take the axe out! Put it down! Put it down! Put the axe down.
As officers confronted him, Hanley ignored repeated commands to drop the hatchet. Instead, he declared, "No, I'm going to create a scene and the whole world sees it." When Officer Blumendahl approached, Hanley raised the hatchet above his head, prompting the officer to fire his weapon. Officers immediately rendered medical aid until paramedics arrived. Hanley was transported to a hospital for treatment. No officers or bystanders were harmed during the incident.
Put the axe down. Hey, get some distance, get some distance. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it.
I'm gonna create a scene. The whole world sees.
No,
Get the fuck away from me.
drop the axe. Drop the axe. Drop the Hey, you got it? I'm gonna go grab. I'm gonna kick the axe away.
Come on down. Take it back.
You got it? I got you.
The San Diego County District Attorney's Office has since charged Hanley with multiple felonies, including assault with a deadly weapon, resisting arrest, vandalism over $400, and exhibiting a deadly weapon with intent to prevent arrest. He remains in custody pending court proceedings.
Hey, don't fucking move!
Los Angeles, California. On March 16, 2021 at approximately 12:15 p.m., LAPD's Southwest Patrol Division officers responded to a report of an assault with a deadly weapon in the 1000 block of West 21st Street.
George! Hello? Hey, George! Hey, this is Officer Science. You okay? This is Officer Science with LAPD. Are you okay?
Responding officers learned that the suspect, later identified as 36-year-old Jorge Cherda, was armed, possibly under the influence of narcotics, and had discharged a firearm. After barricading himself inside a residence, SWAT personnel were called in to contain the scene, evacuate nearby residents, and attempt communication with Cherda.
George, the police are out here, and they're not going to go away. You're here to make sure that you're safe. There's a lot of people out there who want to speak with you, including your family.
Steve, over to your head! Get off the air! Suspect's coming out the 2-3 corner of the door. George, over to your head! We have a round. You good?
When negotiations reached an impasse, gas was deployed into the home. During this time, Serdu fired on SWAT officer Rodney Williams, striking him twice. Serdu then exited the residence with a shotgun, prompting an officer-involved shooting.
Rodney's down! Officer down! Officer down! Rodney's down! Rodney's down! Hey, officer down, officer down! Rodney got hit.
Serdu was struck by gunfire and was pronounced deceased at the scene. Officer Williams was transported to a local hospital in stable condition. One shot hit his vest while the other struck his face. Authorities recovered a shotgun and a pistol at the scene, which were booked as evidence. No additional officers or civilians were injured during the incident. The situation concluded with law enforcement successfully neutralizing the threat while minimizing harm to surrounding residents.
You got cuffs? You got cuffs? Yeah. Come on, I got metal cuffs.
Siler City, North Carolina. Dashcam video released by the North Carolina State Highway Patrol shows a deadly encounter during a May 30th traffic stop in Chatham County.
What's the reason? Do what? Speak up.
Around 4:30 p.m., Trooper Rodney Cook pulled over 21-year-old Mark Diaz of Staley for a seatbelt violation. When Diaz refused to provide identification, Cook asked him to step out of the truck, also noting signs of possible drug use.
All right, you want to step out the vehicle then?
As Diaz exited, he suddenly pulled out a pistol. The video shows Cook retreating toward his patrol car while attempting to block the weapon. Diaz continued stepping out of the truck armed, prompting Cook to fire.
Hey, come on, stay with me. B140, I need EMS 1018, CPR.
The truck rolled forward and stalled as a passenger fled the vehicle before later returning. Moments later, Diaz collapsed on the pavement while still holding the gun. Cook immediately radioed for backup and called EMS.
Come on, sir. Come on. Come on. Got his license. He reached up and grabbed the gun. I ran back to the back of the car. He bailed out with the gun. Where's he shot at? Upper chest, upper right chest.
What we got here? We got a bullet hole.
No, there's only one shot fired.
The footage shows Cook shouting at Diaz to drop the pistol before successfully disarming him. Cook then began administering life-saving aid until medical personnel arrived. Diaz was transported to a hospital where he later died. Trooper Cook was not injured and has been placed on administrative leave as the investigation continues. A tense pursuit unfolded on May 5, 2020, after reports emerged that a suspect had stolen a vehicle, intentionally rammed a police unit, and brandished a firearm in the Nickeltown area. At 11:18 a.m., Troop H was alerted by Sebastian County, prompting Trooper Barrow to respond.
6 to 13, are you the front unit?
10.
Okay, unit. I can see him.
Page 13, 1050.
Fort Smith, up 10-50.
Okay.
This Comer Lane, I believe, is a dead end. She just turned down.
The stolen vehicle was first located near the intersection of Browntown Airy and Bella Road, where the suspect sped onto a dead-end street, cutting through residential property before briefly disappearing along SH10.
Cedar Valley and 71H7, 1050.
She's run alongside this rock quarry thing, whatever this is, northbound next to 71 right now, and she's coming out on 71.
Not long after, the vehicle was spotted at a rock quarry near US 71. As officers moved in, the suspect abruptly turned back onto the highway and continued towards Cedar Valley Road.
Just wrecked my unit.
During the chase, he repeatedly slammed on the brakes, endangering officers and causing a Sebastian County patrol car to run off into a ditch. With that unit disabled, Trooper Barrow took the lead in the pursuit.
Looks like they just better.
The chase reached a climax as the suspect re-entered US 71, where officers positioned ahead executed a precise tactical stop. The maneuver successfully disabled the vehicle, bringing the high-risk pursuit to an end. The suspect was taken into custody without further incident, preventing additional danger to the community. Alpha motorcycle officers from the 13th Battalion of the Parano Military Police attempted to approach a suspect connected to theft and vehicle robbery. Rather than comply, the man immediately fled, sparking a dangerous pursuit through the streets of Industrial City. Helmet camera footage shows the suspect speeding recklessly for several kilometers, ignoring red lights and cutting through busy intersections. During the chase, the suspect collided with a white Fox vehicle, crashing to the ground. Despite the impact, he quickly stood up and continued his escape attempt on foot, darting between buildings as officers closed in. His desperation escalated as he attempted to climb onto a rooftop to evade capture. By then, officers had surrounded the area and strategically cornered the suspect, ensuring the pursuit ended without further danger to the public. He was safely taken into custody and later transported to the authorities for processing. The operation highlighted both the suspect's reckless disregard for safety and the officer's persistence in bringing the incident to a safe resolution. On September 29, 2023, multiple 911 calls alerted police to a black motorcycle traveling westbound on Interstate 30, driving dangerously and endangering others on the road. Witnesses reported the rider braking erratically, swerving across lanes, and behaving unpredictably. Patrol officers soon spotted the motorcycle speeding at 78 miles per hour in a 65 miles per hour construction zone. When officers activated lights and sirens to initiate a stop, the rider ignored commands and abruptly exited at ramp 1. The motorcycle paused briefly at Jefferson Avenue, but then accelerated, weaving recklessly through traffic at speeds topping 100 miles per hour. The chase continued into Texas, where additional law enforcement units joined. The rider's maneuvers grew increasingly dangerous, driving against traffic, crossing the median, and narrowly avoiding multiple collisions, creating an extreme hazard for nearby motorists.
Go ahead and try to get it stopped at the
Going back eastbound left.
At exit 213, officers performed a tactical vehicle intervention, forcing the motorcycle out of control and into a grassy area. The rider was thrown from the bike but quickly secured without further incident. He was identified as David Rohr, found carrying a handgun and exhibiting signs of drug use. Rohr was transported to Christ St. Michael's Hospital for medical evaluation and now faces a series of serious charges. In Valencia County, Florida, highway patrol troopers attempted to stop a Chrysler 200 speeding westbound on I-4 near mile marker 121. Instead of complying, the 26-year-old driver accelerated, sparking a dangerous high-speed pursuit across county lines. The chase stretched into Orange County as the suspect weaved recklessly through traffic, ignored multiple stop signals, and endangered numerous drivers along the interstate. Troopers maintained pursuit while coordinating tactical options to bring the chase to a safe conclusion, carefully tracking the vehicle's erratic maneuvers. Near mile marker 86, troopers executed a controlled blocking maneuver, forcing the Chrysler to stop. The driver was swiftly removed from the car and transported to a local hospital for evaluation. Authorities have yet to release details regarding his injuries or how they occurred. The incident remains under active investigation, with charges expected to follow. On July 4th, 2022, Officer Jordan Barker observed a BMW speeding at 91 miles per hour in a 70 miles per hour zone on I-20. When signaled to pull over, the driver, later identified as Kenneth Ronald Feen, ignored commands, exited the interstate abruptly, ran a red light, and made an illegal U-turn. His reckless actions forced officers to initiate a pursuit. During the chase, Fian pushed his BMW to more than 130 miles per hour, weaving dangerously across lanes, cutting off multiple drivers, and even making provocative gestures at pursuing officers. His behavior not only endangered law enforcement, but also posed a grave risk to other motorists on the busy interstate. As the pursuit neared the Chapel Hill area, officers executed a tactical maneuver that forced the BMW into a controlled stop. Fayen exited the vehicle and was swiftly secured in handcuffs. A subsequent search of the car revealed incriminating evidence. He was transported to the Douglas County Jail, where he now faces multiple charges stemming from his reckless and hazardous actions on the road. On May 23, 2024, troopers patrolling I-95 clocked a black Cadillac speeding at 80 miles per hour, far above the posted limit. When emergency lights were activated, the driver ignored commands to stop and accelerated. During the pursuit, a section of the Cadillac's bumper broke off, striking an FHP patrol car. The suspect continued recklessly, colliding with other vehicles and even racing through a school zone crowded with traffic, escalating the danger for bystanders and officers alike. Despite multiple attempts to contain the vehicle, the Cadillac pressed forward at high speed. At one point, the driver deliberately taunted officers while weaving through traffic, showing no regard for public safety. As the pursuit approached the Broward area, troopers coordinated another containment attempt to force the suspect to stop. In a final act of defiance, the Cadillac reversed into a patrol car before coming to a halt.
Hey! Put your hands up! Put your hands up!
2nd Street.
Hey, come here, man. Yeah! Get on the ground, man, please. Get on the ground, man, please. On the ground.
The driver was identified as 21-year-old Greta Giadasi, born June 12, 2002. She was quickly taken into custody, handcuffed, and transported to Broward County Jail. Giadasi now faces multiple charges, including aggravated assault, fleeing law enforcement, and resisting arrest.